Even the most ardent Android supporter must admit that in the world of tablets, Android-based output has dwindled in recent years. Unlike in the early 2010s, when almost every tech company released a tablet to capitalize on the success of the iPad, Apple's tablet has sailed through recent years with little competition. That tide may be changing. We already know that the Google Pixel tablet is on the way, with more details to follow, but OnePlus has made the surprising announcement that it, too, plans to join the fray with the OnePlus Pad. There's still a lot we don't know about this tablet, including the price, but from the brief time I had with it, I get the impression that OnePlus is onto something. The OnePlus Pad has a lovely premium design that sets it apart from other slabs. The slim aluminum body has a stylized metal back with a star orbit pattern, according to the company. Essentially, this is how it is describing the machine's circular lines that surround the large camera lens in the center of the device's back. This feature distinguishes it from the average Android tablet, and from Apple's iPads as well. The camera lens is nice and noticeable on the back, making it a standout feature. Meanwhile, the tablet's edges are mostly rounded, with softly curved corners, and the overall design is lovely. However, there is a flat rather than rounded magnetic strip on the top right corner that allows you to attach and charge the stylus. The tablet is also relatively light, lighter than the Lenovo Duet 3i in Apple's iPad Pro 12.9, making it comfortable to use. There are uniformed bezels around the display, more on that in a moment, and a separate stylus and folio case, similar to what the iPad and the Lenovo Duet 3i offer. Based on our limited experience, the keyboard is pleasant to type on, and the trackpad beneath the keyboard, as well as the stylus, are responsive. The OnePlus Pad has a connector on the bottom edge that allows it to securely snap into the folio case, and there's a power button on the top edge, though it lacks a fingerprint sensor. Instead, you can use Face Unlock or a passcode to unlock this tablet. Like the iPad 10th generation, a camera lens is centralized at the top of the display in landscape mode, making it more useful for video calls, while the volume rocker is located on the right edge. There's also a USB-C charging and audio port. When in landscape mode, the speakers are located on the top and bottom edges. There is only one color option, Halo Green, but it's a great color, so that's fine with us. It's not too bright, more of a subtle green hue, and it's designed to match the green color of the OnePlus 11 5G and the OnePlus Buds Pro 2, so if you're a OnePlus fan and green has been your color of choice for those other devices, you'll have a fantastic matching collection. The 11.61-inch LCD display on the OnePlus Pad has a resolution of 2800 by 2000 pixels and a pixel density of 296 ppi. That's fairly typical for a tablet, whether Android or iOS, though Samsung's tablets have AMOLED displays rather than LCD. The OnePlus Pad, on the other hand, appeared to offer plenty of detail, as well as decent brightness. It tops out at 500 nits, which is a little higher than the Lenovo Duet 3i, and good viewing angles based on our initial impressions. Colors appeared to be vibrant and punchy as well. The screen has a slightly different aspect ratio than the norm at 7:5, which is intended to be similar to a piece of A4 paper and works extremely well. Because the screen-to-body ratio is slightly higher than 88%, the bezels are lovely and slim, and they look great. There's also an adaptive 144 Hz refresh rate on board, as well as a touch sampling rate of 120 Hz or 144 Hz. The OnePlus Pad is powered by a high-end MediaTek Dimensity 9000 chipset with a clock speed of up to 3.05 GHz. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor found in the OnePlus 11 and many other Android flagship phones set to hit the market in 2023 isn't quite as powerful, but as tablets go, the OnePlus Pad is a capable beast. OnePlus has made a big deal about the Pad's multitasking capabilities, and its 8 or 12 GB RAM, in conjunction with RAM Vita, allows you to run up to 24 live apps at the same time. In my hands-on session with the device, I attempted to do just that, and while there weren't 24 different apps to test, the OnePlus Pad seemed to comfortably handle simultaneously running more apps than I'd ever reasonably care to use at the same time. It'll be interesting to see if the tablet's gaming performance suffers when 23 other apps are open at the same time, which we'll test once the OnePlus Pad arrives for review. Unfortunately, there are no 4G or 5G options for the OnePlus Pad, so you'll have to rely on Wi-Fi for internet-related tasks. However, you will be able to easily hotspot from a OnePlus phone. On the audio front, the OnePlus Pad includes quad speakers with Dolby Atmos support. On paper, the OnePlus Pad's large 9510 mAh battery should outlast some of the best tablets available in 2023. The OnePlus Pad, which can be fully charged in approximately 80 minutes using its 67-watt charging, is said to provide over 12.4 hours of video watching and 1 month standby life. As is customary, we'll put those claims to the test once we receive the OnePlus Pad for a full review, but the specs look promising on paper. The OnePlus Pad is equipped with 2 cameras, a 13-megapixel primary sensor on the back and an 8-megapixel selfie camera on the front. Neither lens is particularly innovative, but the positioning of those cameras is more intriguing than the OnePlus Pad's actual camera setup. The 13-megapixel circular rear sensor on the tablet is smack dab in the middle of the frame, which OnePlus claims will help make photos appear more natural. With only a few samples from our hands-on testing, it's difficult to say whether that decision paid off, but it'll be interesting to compare the look of pictures taken on the OnePlus Pad to those taken on any of Apple's iPads, for example. The OnePlus Pad is powered by the brand's Android 13-based Oxygen OS 13, which began rolling out to OnePlus phones in early 2023. As a result, all of Oxygen OS bells and whistles are present and correct here, with the split screen option, which allows you to display 2 apps at the same time for easier multitasking, being especially suited to the OnePlus Pad's tablet form factor. We don't know how long OnePlus plans to provide software and security updates for the OnePlus Pad, but the company's 5-year commitment to the OnePlus 11 bodes well for its new slate. The OnePlus Pad is a lovely slim and slender tablet with a design that is a little different from other Android tablets. It has a premium build quality and some great features, and the keyboard on the folio case is great to type on from what we've seen so far. We'll have a full review of the OnePlus Pad in the coming months, but for now, we're impressed by this lovely slab.